So, Bolton just played Portsmouth in the Pizza Cup, and we've won 1-0. Daddy Bob Varson scoring after some really fantastic work by Deon Charles. Deon Charles worked his arse off tonight actually, and I think he played really well. He played really well. Santos was at the back in place of Emerson. My issue with Emerson is always that he can't pass the ball very well. I think somebody's passing shit. And some of his spatial awareness isn't particularly good either. But Santos tonight he doesn't look match fit. Rarely ever seen him lose a foot race with anybody. And on a couple of occasions tonight, he lost foot race. In fact, he even lost one to Owen Toll. Toll, by the way, who I think is a terrific player. I think his timing of the ball, his passing of the ball, I think he's got some really good touches on him. And I think he's a really decent player, but I think he's a bit slow. And I think that's why he'll probably never make it to the top. I hope I'm wrong, because I've made it to the top with Bolton. But I think his pace is lacking. Tonight, he was beating Santos, certainly in the second half. Second half, Santos looked laggy. Which is understandable. I mean, it's his first game for however fucking long it's been. It's November was his last game against Barry. We're at Barry, they said on commentary. No, I haven't gone tonight. That competition has been completely devalued by the under-21 teams being in it. And it pisses me off that we're still having to fucking play with them bastards in the competition. So, there might not be any under-21 teams left in it. I don't know. I don't really fucking care. Will they go to the final? Do you know what? I don't even know if I'll go to the final. I've been to Wembley with Bolton, Christ knows how many times. But do I really want to go and watch them in a competition that I think's been devalued? I don't know. Maybe that's just, I don't know. Maybe I would. Because they're still our team, aren't they? Let's be honest. You still want to support them through thick and thin. Although I've not been to any Pizza Cup games at all. I've been to all the other games, I've been to all the other league games, and I've been to all the other cup games, but I've not been to the Pizza Cup. So, other things to talk about. Kieran sadly, as usual, comes off because ETWATT hates him. Quite obvious. I mean, he must hate him. I mean, why would you play somebody who's clearly creative enough, scores enough goals to be a number 10? One that actually will score. I mean, he scored 5 or 6 this season? But obviously ETWATT hates him. And the same could be said for everybody else, because let's be honest, his best friend was on the pitch. And everybody else said, oh, Kachunga's such a good player. You know, the commentators said, oh, he worked so hard, he's doing the jobs of 3. And I'm thinking, fucking hell. What the fuck are these commentators on? What drugs are they fucking taking? Fucking wankers. You ass-looking bastards. Kachunga runs around lots. He shields the ball a lot, doesn't get free kicks. He loses the ball a lot. When he gets into forward positions, he's too slow. And he has no end product whatsoever. Okay, he has a couple of decent given goals, but that's it. There's nothing else in his locker whatsoever. He's the wrong side of 30. Get the fuck rid of him. He's earning, by all accounts, about $5,000 a week. That can go to a half decent player, not somebody who's shit. There's a couple of points in about this as well. There was 2 points in the first half where it was in the left side of the box. On both occasions, he had chances to get that ball in the box. Didn't. It took too long, and he got caught. Second half, second half, ETWATT puts him up front with fucking Bakayoko when they took Bodvarsson off. You're thinking, yeah, okay, we expect to score lots of goals now, don't we, you dumb motherfucker. No, we're not going to score goals when that twat is up front, let's be honest. So he gets the ball and he shields it, and the ball gets taken from him in the area. You're thinking, what the fuck? Just do something other than shield the fucking ball. Then, there was a breakaway towards the end of the second half. Might have even been injuries, I can't remember if it was injury time or not. And what happens? He runs off with the ball, and there's players catch him up. There's only one player with him on Portsmouth side. And there's Bolton players running forward trying to catch him up. There was an inside ball to play. What does he do? No, he checks back and passes it back. It's like, for fuck's sake, you dumb motherfucker. You're absolutely shit. I don't give a fuck what people say. You're shit. And the only people that say he's great are happy clappers. They'll clap everything, even if it's shit. Because that's what they've been brainwashed to think. Positive is all that matters. Anything that's not positive is worthless. Get in the real world, you motherfucking brainwashed cunts. Anyway, sadly, should be playing at 10. I don't give a fuck. And why is Dapo not playing? Is Dapo injured or is Dapo being sold? Somebody tell me, because I have no idea. Josh Sheehan, too lightweight on the ball. Does lots of pretty things, but does fuck all with it in reality. Bodvarsson chased around a hell of a lot, and he scored. Something Kachanga could probably do with looking at. Useless bastard. I thought Owen Beck actually played well on the left. I think he can cut inside people quite well. I do like the look of Owen Beck. He looks like a Conor Bradley pretty much on the opposite side. Although, I've got to say, I know it's the first time I've seen him because I didn't see the game on Saturday because of my broken down fucking car, which fucked me off beyond belief. But Randall Williams came on. He looks like he can go past the player. He's quick. He's got a cross in him. He looks a really fucking decent player for that left side. And bear in mind, he's now coming to the team. I think it's bye-bye Declan John, isn't it? It's bye-bye. No longer needed. Because as an attacking threat, he looked fucking great in that second half. He looks a really good player, which is fantastic. I mean, it's what we need. And we've got pace, which is something we don't have a lot of. I mean, the only person who's got real pace in our team is Charles. Maybe Santos, and maybe Afolainen. But they haven't got true, absolutely out of the box pace. And actually, Randall Williams looks to have that, which is good. Overall tonight, Portsmouth looked half decent. They give us a lot of problems, especially in the second half. We didn't play particularly well in places. Do I expect the game team to be changed on Saturday? Yes, absolutely. Let's hope for another win. Let's hope I'm fucking out this one. If I'm not at this one, I'm going to be so utterly fucked off. I look forward to Saturdays going watch my team, and I couldn't fucking make it. On Saturday, it really, really fucked me off. I could have screamed. I did kick my car quite a few times, to be honest, if I'm being truthful. I was like I wanted to be John Cleese with that fucking branch and fucking hit the bastard cunt. Anyway, enough of my stupid fucking car. Let's hope for another win on Saturday. Bye for now.